Good evening. It is October 8, 2018, and this is the 4th episode of the Ice Game, Mike Tyson, Ice Game 6 show. Welcome in, everybody. It is Race Johnson here, and also I have...
What's up? Austin Schlosser. Chilling here with Colton Rice. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, guys?
We all geeked out. We chilling.
Straight chilling.
Today we got Oscar Ortiz on the mic. Say what's up, bro.
What's going on? It's Oscar over here. How y'all doing?
Oscar's out here. Oscar's a pretty cool guy. He's one of my friends.
We got Thomas Dowd in the back,
Thomas
too.
Dowd's in the back behind me.
Dowd.
He's going to swap in with a seat. We don't have enough microphones right now. We got 4 this time, so... Well, we had 4 last time, too.
Yeah,
but now we got the quad set up on the table.
Quad set up on the table's looking good. No middle angle, but that's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's having a good day.
Yeah, sorry about
camera's
that.
gone at the moment.
We couldn't get the third camera.
It's all good. But we have some pretty interesting topics to talk about today.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
It's an interesting weekend. I had a good weekend. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Dude, I didn't even do anything this weekend.
Yeah, same.
Took an SAT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
literally
did
did nothing but
My
like
weekend
play
was
Fortnite
lame.
and do homework.
I chilled.
I played Halo Reach. That's about it.
I slept.
Halo Reach. Halo Reach.
You played Halo
Never played.
Reach?
Yeah, I
Never
didn't
played.
have my
play
computer.
Halo?
I didn't have my computer. I had my Xbox 360 with me, so like Halo Reach is on my Xbox.
You have that little games for your Xbox 360?
Well, no, I have like 100 games inside my Xbox, but like Halo Reach was like the one that like called to me.
It was like it was one of those old-fashioned.
Dude, I
games,
hated
bro.
Halo Reach when I got it.
Halo 4.
But
Halo 1.
I liked it later on.
Halo 1 and Credit Recovery at Kingwood High School.
Combat Evolved.
Yes. Best game ever invented. That is so true, bro.
We used to fucking
Oh my
wreck
god,
on
one
that.
time I
Dude.
was in audio video and Coach Odom walked in there and while I was playing RuneScape in the back room, bro, I've never seen that guy more pissed off in his entire life.
Who was the credit recovery teacher? We both had.
I had,
bro. Miss Kalia.
Miss Kalia.
Miss Kalia, dude. Miss Kalia was.
Shout out Miss Kalia.
She
She's
was
the
the
bomb.
bomb. Yeah, I fucking loved Miss
Really nice
Kalia.
lady, good soul.
Would
But,
she let y'all play Halo in there?
No, she would not because she's a teacher.
Yeah, she would. She didn't care.
Yeah. I'm not ratting her out, bro. I ain't gonna rat her out like that.
No. Miss Kalia's all cool.
No, dude, Miss Neely used to let us have like LAN parties and play Halo
At
with like
lunchtime.
everybody.
do it.
Yeah. That was dope. Miss
Okay,
R.I.P.
shout
Miss
out.
Neely.
I did that before.
She
but,
died?
like, in the library.
What?
I thought,
Wait,
I
who
mean,
died?
teachers live at school, you know, so like
Oh.
if they don't go to school anymore, that means they died, right?
Yeah, pretty sure that's how that works.
Dang.
They're like goldfish.
She actually got a job being like the
Goldfish.
head of the audio video department at like New Caney ISD.
Damn, that's awesome. That's good for her. Good for her.
That Coach Odom left too, and he became the lead AV guy for Humble ISD.
Shout out.
So shout out Kingwood for having the best
Kingwood.
like
And our
audio
principal
video
left
teacher,
to Woodlands
period.
High School.
Yes, gets flooded, dips the fuck out, bro.
Apparently they got a lot of their equipment messed up from Harvey.
Yeah, we got I wasn't there because
The
I
whole school was.
graduated,
Oh,
so
I
actually,
went,
you know,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you actually
The
went
school-
to school.
the whole
during
school
all
was like
that.
refurbished like entirely, but it's like it looks sketchy.
Oscar
Dude, yeah, I went in
survived
there.
Harvey.
I went in
At
there and it
Cambridge.
was just like everything was
Oscar's high
different.
school flooded from Harvey. Shout out Oscar. That's why we rep Houston so hard because this is our hometown and we rebuilt after that such tragedy. But it was a good
won
weekend
the
in
fucking
Houston.
World Series.
We did, and we also won the other night against.
Dallas.
No,
Fuck you,
Dallas.
bro.
I'm sorry, the Cowboys. Yes, the Cowboys. We did beat the Cowboys, and we have a little
Along with
rivalry
the
going
H.
on
Fuck
because
Dallas.
we don't like Dallas at all. Dallas is our least favorite state.
Dallas
Oh,
is the
faggots.
worst state in the United
Dallas.
States.
No,
We
it
hate
definitely
Dallas.
is, bro.
Houston till we die.
When I think of Dallas, I think of like concrete.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know why. Like
yeah.
really melodramatic tone.
I think
bro,
concrete,
like, something that's
white
awful.
pickups, Bud Light, and douchebags.
And Cowboys fans.
No, did you see?
Fuck Cowboys
Dallas rappers rep that fucking one weird ass hairdo, whatever. It's like they get like an afro back here and it just grows out like this. Dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That's kind of sketchy though.
That sounds like an anime character.
That's what I was thinking. Oh my God.
It was an interesting weekend in Houston. Astros won game 2, so they're up 2-0
Aren't they?
on the.
going-
Who are we playing? I forget.
aren't they going-
We're playing the Indians. We're playing the Indians. We're playing the Cleveland Indians. We just won game 2 nights ago or last night. No, it was 2 nights ago. And then the Houston's won last night against Dallas. Houston went
Astros
to
are
2
getting
and
the
2.
back-to-back.
Astros are going to pull through with the back-to-back.
It's gotta happen.
Texans got to step it up, though. You know, they looked better last night against a good Dallas team, but
Dude, oh my God, Dallas, like they had the ball, and they were 1 yard from a first down, and then dude, it's just every single pro team. It's like gotta punt it. I'm like, why? Just go for it. It's 1 yard.
yeah, it just I don't know.
If
It's
it-
just
if-
a strategic move, you know what I mean?
I don't
bro?
know,
Like,
man.
to
Because
just-
they
because,
just
like-
gave the ball to the Texans, and the
Yeah.
Texans just had to get close
Well,
enough
they
to
can
kick
just
it
have a
in.
really strict
Especially
defense.
it's because it was overtime. That's why I would have like. Well, it's overtime, bro. Like they're gonna get the ball, and we're gonna get the ball back, and we're gonna go get a field goal and win. They have to get a touchdown. They should have just gone for it.
Yeah, Dallas should have just gone for that extra yard.
For
and
sure.
gone for the first down.
For sure. But
Either
they
way,
didn't.
they lost because
Shout
they
out
didn't.
Dallas for sucking ass. Go
Yeah, shout out
Houston.
Dallas. We love you
Thank
for doing
you.
bad.
Go Cougars too. U of H, they are doing pretty good this season too.
I'm sorry if this chair is like really squeaky.
Yeah, it is. That one is really squeaky.
This one's like ratchet. I think it's because we like put it out on the balcony and got it rained on.
This one's not.
Yeah, Thomas's chair is not squeaky at all.
The best chair in the room.
Thomas is in like the minivan of chairs.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Fact.
1,000
fact.
subscribers, blowing up the minivan.
Blowing up the minivan, 1,000 subscribes.
Subscribe.
I
Set it
no
on
real
fire and
promises,
drive it into
but
a
that
lake.
would be pretty dope.
It would be. I'll blow up the minivan for
No,
y'all.
don't. It'd be like 100.
We'd have to drive to New Mexico or something.
We'll do it in.
We could just find a dude with like a tank.
We'll do it in Porter.
You'd have to spend like $20,000 to borrow somebody's
20,000
tank.
for a
Dude,
tank.
no, we live in Texas. Like, I guarantee there's someone who lives in Porta has a tank.
I know the guy who owns
If
the
you have a
YouTube
tank,
channel
let us know.
Demolition Ranch has a guy that owns a tank.
Hit us
He
up
lives
for
in San
tanks.
Antonio.
Wait.
Hit us up if you got a tank
Yeah,
that we
hit
can
us
borrow.
up. Hit us up.
If
Hit
you
us
give
up.
us a tank, that would be greatly. Dude, we could do some damage with the fucking
We could do
tank.
some damage. That is true. So Oscar, let me ask you a question. It's gonna change the subject right here, real quick.
What's up, bro? Oh, what? You gonna ask about my dad?
No,
Oh.
I wasn't. But now that you brought him up, we might as well tell the story. Listen here, everybody.
Yeah, that Ray's tell a story. He was
Oscar's dad is a badass.
coolest
simple
dude
as
on the
that.
fucking
This
planet.
story is an important part of Oscar's character arc.
It is.
You know?
Oscar, you take it away. It's your
Lord,
story.
bro.
Where did it all start from? Start from the
Do
beginning.
oh my god. Okay, well, a lot of people like to say he was, like in the cartel. I'm sure everyone's heard their fair share of shit, here and there. But all that happened was just a small mortgage fraud claim that they claimed he committed, a crime. And then he just went and decided to take a few vacation months whenever it was time for his court date. And I guess from there it all just self-explanatory. Y'all probably know the rest.
He stole a bunch of money and dipped out.
White collar style, though, so it's respectable.
White collar style.
White collar crimes are respectable. It's kind of like
But
your
they didn't really do
supervillain.
anything wrong.
It's like a bank heist.
You gotta be
almost.
kind of smart to commit white-collar crimes. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Smart people crimes.
Smart people crimes. If you get caught doing a smart people crime, it's because smart people are looking for you. So
My favorite
Yeah,
smart
it's 'cause
person
there are
crime
100 smart
person,
people.
Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
shout out Wolf
Like
of Wall Street.
he's the OG
Shout out.
white collar criminal.
Oscar's a bitch. We already know, dude.
Oh my god.
You just got, dude. How does that make you feel?
If people are disrespecting you in the chat, that's not cool.
It's
guys.
not cool,
That
bro.
just hurts
We
my
don't
feelings,
mess
bro.
around with that disrespect.
I'm not used to people talking shit
No,
about me.
it's not true.
No, bro.
Y'all don't want to mess around. We
Yeah, one
don't-
thing I've been dying to talk about is this fucking thing about cyborgs and
They
living
don't
to the
fuck us,
future.
Cyborgs?
Alright. Like this part of the story is kind of
Cyborgs.
stupid because it doesn't really matter. Some guy from the year 8565. No, he wasn't from that year. He claims that he was sent by the European government to the future to the year like 8700 and he passed a polygraph test or whatever. But none of that really matters. It's just we decided that we were going to discuss the idea of using technology to live forever and how far in the future that'll actually happen because it is like theoretically possible.
Cyborgs?
Yeah, like using technology and stuff to basically live forever.
Like just create like prosthetic limbs? Is that what you mean? Or like if your heart stops pumping, you put in like a fucking robot on it?
Well, I should have worded it better. He says that whenever he traveled to the year 8700 and something, that everyone was like half cyborg and that they were immortal and could live forever. And through technology, scientists have already said we can reset the aging process by removing the ability of our chromosomes to or our DNA to die over time. Like the reason you age is because the ends of your genetic information get cut off.
and they
over
have science
time.
going on for this
Every
already?
time your cells duplicate, a piece of your genetic code breaks off, and eventually that gets short enough to where your body isn't able to heal itself, and that's how you grow old. So the idea is that in the future they're going to be able to stop your alleles, which I think is what they're called, from breaking off, and you can just stop your aging at 35 or something and never grow old.
Okay,
and
but,
theoretically live forever as long as you don't get killed.
That made kind of sense.
Polygraphs are easily manipulated.
Yeah, that's why that part of the story doesn't really matter.
That's why that part of the story doesn't matter. So just disregard that part, but everything else.
Like that
listen
guy's
to it.
a fucking idiot. Like
Yeah.
obviously, he probably just thinks he's telling
Dude, that
the
really
truth.
just confused me so badly. Like I did not understand that.
Oscar gets confused a lot. We usually just tell him to go
As
fuck
you
himself.
grow old,
No,
your
no, I
DNA
understand the
breaks
thing. Like,
down.
okay, yeah, your
If you
DNA
can
breaks down,
stop
but
it from
what does that
breaking
have to
down,
do with
then you'll-
cyborgs, though?
Because cyborgs are eternal.
Well, he just said that he saw cyborgs in the future, but he also said that humans live forever. So really what we're talking about
that's
is you
what
living forever.
genetic manipulation is. You know what I mean? Like how they work with crops, like why a tomato can sit out for like weeks at a time when it should really rot in 5 days. You know. But obviously,
Yeah.
if you were able to do that with humans, we would have figured it out now.
Scientists are saying that we can do it within the next like 150
I really
years.
do believe that. Think about it, because the thing was we can do now with animals is like crazy. We can
we can
clone
clone,
people. You
Well,
know,
no, we
that is literally
could
possible.
clone people, but it's not ethical. So
I think they've already cloned a person.
They have to. Have.
I think that's
Did y'all see
fucking-
that kid?
they had to
Kid
have.
Boo, dude, whatever. Go.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
was
clone
stupid.
or
That guy's a
whatever.
fucking
And then
clown.
Trippie Redd was trolling his ass. He
Yeah,
was
that
like,
shit was
dude,
funny.
Kid
Whenever,
Boo is a clown.
whenever Gucci got out of jail, everybody thought he was a clone because he was way
Yes, 'cause
skinnier.
he's
Oh,
skinny as
yeah.
fuck.
He was. He literally looked like a clone.
What, dude? Why did Gucci go to jail?
He gun charges because he was already on probation and he had guns. If you
That's
have,
what
if
6ix9ine's
you
Why do all the
about to get
rappers
fucked
go
with.
back?
No, it's
Fucking
because
jail,
if you have
dude,
a
out
felony,
here,
you
bro.
can't own a gun ever again.
But just don't own a
Well,
fucking
no,
gun.
most
Like,
people
you
that
think
go
6ix9ine's
to jail
gonna
in
go to
the
jail?
first place
Because
go
did
to
you
jail.
see they
I don't
raided
know.
his house and they found a gun?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, they raided his house in New York, but he
6ix9ine?
hasn't been there in
Oscar
2 months.
loves 6ix9ine.
You love 6ix9ine.
I enjoy 6ix9ine.
I love him,
I don't
bro.
like approve.
I
of
like
him,
6ix9ine.
obviously,
He's
but-
hilarious.
Okay, yeah,
He's
he
funny,
raped
he's funny.
a kid. Okay.
No,
Okay,
he-
that's true.
He did.
He's
Dude. He was slapping a girl's ass when he was.
and obviously
18.
she knew what she was
I
doing
thought they
too.
fucked.
So
they didn't
it was
fuck?
like
She was giving head
people
to somebody else.
over-exaggerate the
but
Yeah,
videos,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's not.
It wasn't
much of a
cool.
big
Wasn't
deal.
cool what he did.
Dude, that's why Tinder's sketchy, bro. Because I'm telling people, like, there are so many underage people on Tinder that you have sex with one that says they're 18 and then you're fucked. It's over.
What? If you have sex
People
with...
lie. I mean, I know guys too that lied about their age on Tinder. We're on Tinder
Yeah,
when they're
bro.
like 16.
I was on
saying
Tinder
they're-
and I put like 22. What do you mean? I feel like everybody.
Before you were 18, right?
Oscar stay on Tinder.
Oscar's been on Tinder since it came
Oscar
out.
slays on Tinder, bro. One time I was on his phone, he had like 53 matches. I was like, holy fuck. They were all sketchy though.
Yeah, it was weird. Tinder's kind of weird.
Tinder was all
But-
sketchy.
Hello.
Nothing. We're just having a little technical issue.
No, we're
Somebody
good.
Did Thomas go somewhere? Would Thomas grab me?
Yeah, I think he went to the restroom. Would you live forever if you could?
If I could live forever, would I?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I? Is it like what are the restrictions to it? Do I like stop aging at a certain age?
You should
Like,
just
I
stop
live there-
aging. You can still get in a car accident.
Okay, like if I die, I die, but I just live forever. Like
Yeah.
what age?
You
Like
live forever if you
55?
don't die.
Like 55?
And cancer and stuff is a thing of the past.
21?
If you think about it, you do live forever unless you die.
Whatever age you pick.
Okay.
Whatever age, yeah, you want your
You can
genetics to
But what
stay
if I
at.
felt like I looked more attractive at like a younger age than I do at an older
You
age?
could
Can I
change
go back?
it later. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
in the
can go back
future it won't
3
matter, bro.
times.
I can go back 3 times. Can I go forward 3 times also?
No, forward once.
So
Yeah.
so say I
That's
stop
just the
aging at
rule, man.
55. Can I go back to 21 to 32 and then to 55? But I can't go past.
No,
55?
you can't go forward twice. You said you went forward twice. You can't go forward twice. You can only go forward once. So you know what I mean? It's like if you go
Whenever
back
this
in time-
technology first develops, you're only going to be able to
Oh
halt
yeah,
your
yeah.
aging.
I bet. They
Yeah,
can.
it's
I
gonna
bet
be
they
So
like-
let's just say
there's gonna be a lot of
35.
restrictions
Say you're
on
going
it,
to be
too.
35 and that's your peak. That's when you're
Well,
most
you know-
attractive.
Well, how does
and
that
you just
work
stay there.
with like other technology? You know what I mean? Because
Well, the thing is like with antibodies, like the cyborg situation is you don't necessarily have to have cyberonic components to be a cyborg. You can have not antibodies, antibots or microbots, whatever they're called. Basically, they think that they're going to be able to make little robots that are so small that they can go into your bloodstream, target cancers and different ailments, and then just eliminate them.
That would
on
be the
contact.
hypest shit of all fucking
That's the future
time.
of medical technology currently.
so,
Alright,
but is that their
microbots.
plan to keep people
Nanobots,
Like,
that's
is
what
that
they
their
call
plan to
them.
like cure diseases, or is that their plan to keep people alive forever?
Yeah, they inject them.
Well, think about it.
No.
If there's any
Keeping them
disease that
alive forever is
is different,
stopping
yeah.
your alleles from breaking.
That's what I'm
every time
saying.
you
Yeah,
age.
you grow, you age, no matter
We're
what.
gonna
That's part
grow,
of
yeah,
like
no matter what.
an
But it's
organism.
gonna happen.
Both technologies are developing at similar rates of speed. Like,
Well,
Right,
if you
that
think
is
about
true.
it, though, we would not be considered organisms anymore because organisms are
Right.
something that always are growing and developing until they die.
Well,
So what would
we
we
are
be?
controlled organisms. We'd be controlled. It's like a limited.
your hair would still
The
grow.
government,
you know what I mean?
the government would be way too
They would put a
powerful
lot
in
of
that
restrictions
situation.
on it too. They
Yeah,
would probably only do it for their.
restrictions.
They would do it for like their soldiers and stuff like that, and their important people. They wouldn't let us do it. You know what I mean? If it was
Yeah.
cheap, then they would control it. If it was expensive, then they're still.
So
gonna
you don't think they'd
control.
ever make that public?
But think about it.
No,
I mean,
That's
why would they?
that's something that should
No,
be
eventually
That would be
you
the
gotta
worst
think,
thing that they
this
could
guy
do.
said that he was in the
Yeah,
year
overpopulation.
8,000, bro.
People
like,
don't
the
die.
world's gonna keep going
Imagine if
1,000
people don't
years
die.
after we're gone.
Why?
And
Even if it gets destroyed
well,
by
I mean, I
an
think
asteroid?
that as a human race, we only have like less than 1,000 years. But say
'cause
we
we're
kept
pretty
going
fucking
to the
dumb.
year 8,000, technology is gonna be insane. Just think from the year 1999 to today.
Is
it-
insane.
It's been like almost
19
20
years.
years. Yeah,
19 years.
we went from the Nintendo 64 to now our games are like look like real life basically.
Did this, bro? Okay, XXX Tentacion is dead.
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 They
Did
released
somebody
the
say
footage.
he was
We gotta
alive?
do-
There
we
are
got-
our thoughts. No, he was asking. He didn't say. What are our
XXX
thoughts?
Tenacion was the greatest
Dead
rapper
alive.
alive when he was
Dead or alive? He's asking us.
Yeah, dead.
He's dead.
No, he's
Dead.
alive.
And dude, people who are saying that Tupac is alive,
Oscar knows everything. Ask him.
Yeah,
Oscar,
Tupac is
is
Ask
dead.
me.
Tupac alive?
no,
Is Biggie?
no,
Is Suge Knight?
yes,
Is Devin the Dude?
I don't know.
Is Big Hawk?
Don't know who the fuck Big Hawk is.
Dude, I was watching SportsCenter on my phone the other day, like the Snapchat news one.
I hate those things, but yeah.
This bitch said, she's like quoting a song, Travis Scott's song, Sicko Mode, and in the song he says, or it's Big Hawk's voice. He says, "Don't play us for weak." You know, he's like, "We playing for keeps, don't play us
Place
for
for
weak."
Yeah.
And that's Big Hawk.
Oh.
Travis Scott to sample Big Hawk, Houston rapper, SEC, RIP, Big Hawk, Big Fat, you know. And she said word to Travis Scott and said that line, and I was like, bitch, you just fucked up. She disrespected Big Hawk.
Yeah,
It wasn't Travis Scott who said that.
Damn, bro, what a villain.
Villain, stealing
Horrible.
it.
Dumb bitch, bro.
She doesn't know. She must not be in the culture. We're in the culture, and we're doing it for the culture. And the culture is
We're not in the culture.
ice game.
Okay.
Ice
We're in
game
that
culture.
Ice game is
we're,
the
we're in the
culture.
ice game culture. Yes. Not in the other type. Like
People are
I'm
like,
just
why'd
not
you
gonna
name
say
it Ice
anything.
Game 6? And I'm like,
Because
you
we
can't
fucking
know.
can.
And also, if you look it up on YouTube, it's the only thing that pops up.
Yeah. Like if we named it Jeremy's Tickle Hole, a lot of people are probably tickling some Jeremy hole. You know what I
I
mean?
think I'm already
Yeah, it's
subscribed.
true.
It's
I'm
really
subscribed to like
It's
3 of those
fucking
channels.
happens. Like, what am I supposed to
feel
say?
I want to know if there's an actual Jeremy's Tickle now.
Yo, well, speaking of robots, technology, and shit, Houston, the mayor of Houston just denied a robot sex doll brothel from being put into Houston. Which-
Explain the word brothel to me, because I'm not familiar.
Okay, so you walk in and it's like,
Whorehouse?
you want to fuck a robot? And it's like, yeah, which robot you want to fuck? And then
No,
it's like,
straight robot
I'm
vibes?
fucking this
Yeah.
robot, yep.
And where is it legal? Where's the closest?
They were going to put one in Houston, but the mayor said no.
It was gonna be the first one in the world.
Wait,
Yeah.
Do they clean them? Like really well?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I hope they do.
They
How
better
much do you
do.
think it costs?
I mean,
Oh,
I bet probably half
dude,
the
that
cost
is-
of like a normal product.
That hoe would have made a lot, dude. That would be a big industry.
It would make a fucking
That would
load
make
of money,
a
man.
fuckload of money.
Robots.
That
I
would
went-
be the next marijuana industry.
I went-
Seriously.
I went to
Seriously.
Anime Expo and I didn't get to go into the booth for this.
They had
but-
sex robots.
They had like a virtual reality porn anime bitches that you could like fuck the like butt. Like,
Yeah,
well, it's like a butt. It has a
no.
vagina. There.
Yeah.
You actually, they
How-
were
could
letting
you
people
fuck the
fuck
butt?
them at the. No.
No, you
okay,
could
I'm
like
just
touch them
tripping.
with your hands though, and like they had like a video thing, but it was in this like tent. Then I walked, like there was a big line,
That's so dope.
and me and
That's so
Cassie walked
weird.
by, and I'm like, "Hey, what's this big line for?" They're like, "No, wait, no,
Yo, there's a
these
robot
people
that jerks
walk
you off
out,
over here,
And
bro.
as they're
How
walking
about
out,
it?
I'm like, "What's this big line for?" And they were like, "Bro, it's like virtual reality anime hentai with a butt you can fuck."
Dude, let
And
us
I
know
just
how much
died,
money
bro,
you guys
because I
would pay
thought
to
it was
fuck
for
a
a video
robot.
game. Or
How much
something.
money do you think that hoe costs?
500.
20
200.
bucks.
200?
20 bucks?
Dude, they got
Yeah.
ones that have like an
Yeah.
arm that can like jack you off.
That's
like,
so high.
Dude, that thing's gonna rip off your dick.
I was watching a show or a movie or something where it showed that.
Are you saving up for one, Thomas?
It's $2,000.
$2,000.
It's $2,499.99 after tax. Trust me, looked it up. But anyways,
Okay, I think a sex brothel for one of those things would make so much money.
and our mayor denied a one in Houston.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just because like it's stupid. We have strip clubs here. Those are stupid and
Yeah.
Well, you don't get a
you
nut
know?
off at a strip club.
Yeah, but this was gonna be the first one, and Houston doesn't want to be like the mayor of Houston didn't want to be
Well,
like.
dude, we're already
Houston's
known
the
as the
first
sex
one.
trafficking hub of the
Come to
world.
Houston.
Yeah.
Might as well have
to
robot
fuck a
horse.
robot.
Yeah, I mean honestly,
Houston
robot
is-
brothels might lower sex trafficking because then they'd have an alternative.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
God.
no,
and
that's not
what
how
if
that
they let
works.
you
I'm not saying it would make a big change,
That's
but I
not-
think it would change a
That's
little bit.
not how that works.
in the brothels? They had double cups of syrup.
Well, I don't think less girls would be in traffic. Well, okay, I think prostitution would go down, not sex trafficking necessarily.
Okay, maybe prostitution. Yeah, that might be a good.
Because
thing,
less
you
people
know?
would be more willing to not break the law and fuck a robot.
Yeah, dude, I'd fuck a robot. Are you kidding me? As long as you're 18.
I feel like most chicks that are prostitutes are basically being sex trafficked though by pimps and stuff. Like, yeah,
Oh,
they're
for
technically
sure.
not because they have free will, but do they really in some
the real
in some
question is-
circumstances?
What were they gonna do with all that semen?
What are they gonna do with all that
Donate
semen?
straight
Oh
to
my
a sperm
gosh.
bank, and then there you go.
Prostitution.
Prostitution is bad. What do you want to talk about? Prostitution?
Well, we were just talking about fucking
No.
robots.
If you fucked a prostitute, let us know.
It's called a robot brothel. Brothels are where you fuck prostitutes.
Well,
So
those aren't legal though, right? Brothels aren't legal, right?
in some
They're
places-
illegal and legal, depends where you are. But a brothel is just like
I
a
don't think
whorehouse,
that's
they're
legal
the same
anywhere
thing.
in the United States.
Yeah, they are. Las
Really?
Vegas.
Okay, probably that's it.
If you watch Harold and Kumar, they're like there are legal
I think that was
brothels
in
in some
Canada.
states, but I don't
Right.
know where they are. Maybe it was in
States?
Canada.
Yeah.
I would think maybe like Amsterdam or something's got brothels. There.
Amsterdam,
Like,
they got
left and
everything,
right.
bro.
You know what I
Something's
mean?
probably
Probably
there.
does. That place is hype.
But I don't
Nah,
think
you
I
walk
don't
on the
think
street,
that.
that's the brothel.
Apparently, a
I feel
bunch
like-
of
I
rappers
feel like
like go
brothels
in
are
Amsterdam and like chill there on
immoral.
vacation.
What's that one T-Pain song? The one. No, you
Like,
guys
I'm
know
on
That
a
one,
boat.
that one fucking
T-Pain
T-Pain
song.
song.
The one where
God,
he's, okay,
what
no,
the
it's the
fuck?
one where the girl sings. It's a time.
I don't know.
She's like singing about in the morning or some shit.
In the morning.
And in the video,
one he used to be obsessed with.
yeah, I fucking read this song hard. I used to fucking beat up. No, I'm just kidding. But no, in this video, they're in Amsterdam, and it's like with little windows of girls like dancing and ready for you to buy.
Hey, did y'all hear about Sorry,
Change
but
it,
did y'all
let
did
us
y'all hear
know.
about that? Weed might become legal in Texas soon or whatever.
Did you
Y'all
hear
know
about,
Eventually it's gonna be legal
no, shut the fuck
everywhere.
up, Oscar.
It's like gonna happen in November apparently.
But we do not need to make this Supreme Court do it. Nah. Each state one by one is going to legalize it eventually.
What
I
if we
feel like.
just
the
what if- but
majority
can't the-
opinion
can't
is just
legalize
changing.
cocaine?
It's gonna be a big.
Medical cocaine.
Medical cocaine?
No,
Wasn't that
actually
a thing?
recreational
Wasn't-
cocaine.
Remember recreational cocaine? Remember whenever it was GTA, right, where you could sell the
No crack though.
medical cocaine?
Yeah, that's
GTA. Oh, I remember that GTA 4
or
whatever.
5 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
5
With
o'clock.
Wiz Khalifa and
Wiz Khalifa
In
T-Pain.
Amsterdam or whatever.
Amsterdam
Yeah,
vid.
yeah.
it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
that's a jam.
I don't even know the fucking song, bro.
Yeah,
Oscar.
Oscar just listens to Drake.
Oscar
Yeah,
just
Drake
listens
is
to
just
Drake.
my babe. I love him
Guys-
so much.
Let's talk to Oscar for a second. Let's get serious.
Yeah,
here.
we need to teach you like that Drake just ain't cool no more.
Y'all
And-
don't like Drake? Do y'all really not like Drake? Like, I'm not saying I love Drake, but like,
No,
It's
you love
more
Drake.
just to
You're
me.
saying you love Drake.
I
I don't know why you're saying you're not. You're saying it.
Well, I mean, the Drake's good though.
No,
What are you
Oscar and I
saying,
just
sick?
had like a fucking like 3-hour conversation one time about Drake.
Did we? Was that at
You were like shit.
Collins?
Oscar shit.
Yeah.
When I was shit, dude, I don't. I woke up in Cassidy's bed that night. I was like, what the fuck? Not.
No, I know she told me about it.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck just happened here?
That would
Okay.
have been hilarious.
But
I just ordered an Uber.
Oscar is a fan of Drake. Drake back in the day was hype as fuck.
Dude, Scorpion was good.
Scorpion is okay.
Scor-
It's pretty good.
It was better than Astro World.
Astroworld was bad.
It was
too.
the worst album ever.
It
Created.
had a couple good songs, but like, dude, honestly,
Only Drake
most
is sick of
artists
it.
that are big today should not be dropping albums because most artists today are not album artists. Like
I think Kendrick and J. Cole are.
if
Fuck
Little Pump,
Oscar.
6ix9ine, well 6ix9ine might be able to make an album that's diversified enough to where it all doesn't sound the same, but just too many people like oh my god, listening to a Migos album is like giving yourself a lobotomy. Because it's like listening to the same song 20 times.
Culture, what was it? The first one was called Culture, right?
Culture was good. Culture 2 was bad.
Culture 2. No,
Culture
they were
2
the
is
same exact. They were like
trash,
the
yeah.
same exact
You could've
album.
just went one out.
But because by Culture 2, by the time Culture 2 came out, it was old. And then it was just more of the same stuff.
Migos is the hottest rapper out, and whenever they drop,
When they dropped
One,
Culture 1, yeah, they were
That
like,
shit
they were
was
like,
hot,
the fucking
though.
Like I will
shit.
give Drake the ability, like the credit that he can diversify his music.
more than anybody else.
Like
I
he
believe.
can, like his projects over the time have each song that he produces. I think,
Yeah, you can
he
really-
puts enough focus into
Yeah.
each one to where it's its own work. Too many artists, I think, focus on like a couple good singles, and then they have like 12 songs that are just boring and no one wants to listen to and no one knows the name of.
I would say I like him as an artist. I don't like him as a person.
That's the
Yeah.
opposite for 6ix9ine for me. I don't like him as an artist, but I like
I
him
like
as
him
a
as a
person.
person. He's
I think
hilarious.
He's funny. I think
I
he's
think,
cool.
I,
Some of-
honestly,
some
I
of his
think
stuff is
He's a
good.
fucking ignorant motherfucker, and he has a
No,
reason
but
to be
that-
ignorant.
that's the
Gotti's
art
his
of
own
Dot,
person,
dot, jizz.
honestly.
I liked his
I like
Spanish song.
Gotti. And dude, no, the Spanish song is
feel
hype.
like
All the
Spanish song's
all
pretty
the
good.
all the Hispanic people love that shit, bro. Let me tell you, my mom was bumping that shit with her
Tell
friend the
us.
other day, and I thought it was so funny. I was like, "Is this 6ix9ine?" And she was like, "Yeah, you know who he is." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Talking about
Yeah, because
Despacito.
6
They
9
like
was
that
saying
shit,
that.
bro.
He was like,
6ix9ine wrote Despacito.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
6ix9ine co-produced Despacito.
Yeah,
That's so dope.
best song.
It just
ever.
goes to show a range of like his musical talent.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, he
6ix9ine.
dropped a song
6ix9ine.
called like Baby or Bebe. Is that what it
Bebe.
was? The one
Is
in
that-
Spanish?
Is that, no, is that what it's
BB.
called?
I think-
Bebe.
Bebe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that.
It's
Bebe.
hard.
It's Bebe.
But they literally just talk about like beating up women, but saving them from their other pimps or something. Like it's like the most
I didn't even know what
confusing
the song
song
was
ever,
about.
I
bro.
don't know what they say.
It's weird. I
How
don't
much
even
Spanish do you
understand
know?
what
Are you like
I'm
fluent?
saying. No, I
Oscar doesn't
understand
know
everything,
shit.
but like my speaking is like kind of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
I can
it's like
listen
más
to
o menos.
German people talk and kind of understand a lot of the stuff
Mhm.
they say, but if I try to say it back, like,
Yeah,
it's hard to
uh,
structure sentences.
And plus, you just don't have that confidence because you don't speak it all the time. Like you probably do
Yeah.
know it, but you just like don't.
I
trust
feel like if
yourself
I
that well.
moved to Germany for like a year and a half, that I could come back fluent.
Oh, for sure, bro.
It's not a hard language.
If you move anywhere,
If you
well,
go
maybe
to your
not
dad's house and
Japan.
chill.
like
Shout
shit.
out Huddy. Shout out Cullen.
Yeah, dude, let's all move to Japan and become fluent in Japanese.
I'd be so down.
then
You
I
have
could
no
watch
idea.
anime without subtitles.
No, I watch anime enough with the subtitles that I know everything that they're saying. without
Colton, yeah,
looking.
Colton already knows Japanese from watching so
Yeah.
much anime, bro.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I don't
I mean, I don't know how to speak it, but like when I hear it in like the corner of my room, I kind of know what they're talking about.
What? That's pretty.
I can tell like the
impressive.
tone of the situation.
What do you
what's
think? I
going
feel like
on.
that's one of the harder languages to ever.
It's, yeah, it is kind of hard. There are other languages
English
like
the hardest or
Scandinavian
something?
languages are the hardest, like Icelandic. They
Oh,
do like a
God.
thing where they like combine words. Like instead of a sentence, they'll shorten words down to where it'll be like one long word. But not always the case. It's just that's how they conjugate a lot of things. There's a language in Africa where they don't have sentences. They literally just combine all of the words into one word, and that's how you say something by just taking like a little piece of each one, and it's just like it's just like sounds basically, but
That's
they
so
understand.
That
it.
is dope as shit.
That's dope
yeah.
as fuck. If
I
I
wish.
create a language.
Yeah.
No, mine would be like Corsteal your forces to your pick.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should.
That I just told you to go fuck yourself, douchebag.
In Porter.
In Porter, where I'm at.
We
And whenever
are
I say
Porter, California.
happy, more mist and care tit.
No, the language is Porter.
Hey, don't say shit like that, bro.
That's how you talk to
I
people.
can't
in
do it on
Porter.
camera.
That's South Porter.
That's South Porter, and let me throw a North Porter accent in there. Faust. Say something. Oscar show.
I don't know any Porter yet.
Oscar does
I'm
have a
still-
straight
I
Porter.
know, you're still teaching me, but I'm coming close.
Coming close.
Porter,
coming
bro.
close to what?
Dude, you tell me the fucking oh man, the funniest stories about Porter.
We
back when you used to BMX
love
and everything.
Porter.
Oh my god.
BMX days
bro.
were the best.
Porter's the
days.
greatest city. in the
Porter,
United
shout out-
Especially to BMX.
Especially to BMX, they have the best street. They have the best street at Porter. Hit them up, buy their streets, take them home, drive on them.
You just walk into Porter, you take
By
that
their street.
big breath. You go to Porter, you take in a big breath, and it smells just like cat piss. But then you know it's not cat piss. It's actually,
It's actually just meth.
it's
Yeah,
just
it's
meth.
just fucking meth. Yeah, yeah, it's
Wake up in the
meth.
morning, walk outside.
Oh,
meth in the morning.
you gotta start tweaking just a
Man.
little.
My neck itches.
But
Gotta
let me
hit
tell you
up the
something
dealer.
though. They sell the best weed in Porter, hands down.
Should we hop on a freestyle right
That was
here?
sarcastic
Sorry.
and not true.
Oscar
No.
is a good freestyler.
No, not true at all.
He is.
Awful.
Oscar's dropping a mix. Like,
Oscar's dropping
Well,
a
that's
mixtape.
don't tell them, bro. That's what.
it's a
gonna
summer
be-
project.
On the
What's your
low,
rap
chill.
name?
On the
What's it
low.
gonna be
What's
called?
your rap name?
no, I haven't
What's
decided
oh, Flava O.
yet. Flavor O.
Flava O
Up
up
in
in
the
this
build.
piece.
Zitro.
Zitro Scarface
Zitro
boy.
Scar.
Zitro Scarface.
Ooh.
Yo, I was telling Colton the other day that like whenever we start a clothing line, like one of our lines could be face tat, even though none of us have face tats.
We
should
I just
all-
think it would be.
I
a
think
cool
we should
thing.
all get face tats.
I'd
Whenever
get a
you wear
face
the
tat.
face tat merch, it's like you have a face tat.
Well,
like,
we-
Oh,
symbolically.
it's like
Yeah.
for people that want a face
Let's
tat but
start-
don't want the full commit.
Yeah.
No, bro, you know those sleeves that you put on your arm that make it look like you got tattoos?
We'll
we need
make
like
masks
masks that make it look like you have face tats.
Or what
Dude,
if like
that's $1 million idea.
yeah,
right
you remember
there.
how
Idea right
Stamina
there.
used to do like the shirt with the mustache underneath, where you pull the shirt up and it'd be a mustache?
Yeah.
Do it and it's a face. It's like a face with face tats.
We should all get lip tats, you know, like right here.
That's gay shit.
Yeah. Naomi, my
That's what
sister,
you said.
you got one of those? It's gay
in
shit.
2
Just
years.
so you
Did
know.
you know that? I'm saying we should get one. It'd be
My
funny
sister's
as
got
fuck.
one of
It'd be
those
funny
tats,
as
but they
fuck.
go away, like,
Imagine,
over
imagine
time.
one that says
Mhm.
like, I don't know, just some like juicy or some stupid shit like
That's
that.
the gay shit.
That'd be hilarious, bro. That shit would be so funny.
Gay as fuck.
I'm not able to commit myself to
I know,
anything
dude,
long
dude.
term enough to get a tattoo.
Dude, that would
honestly.
hurt so
I'm
badly. I
gonna
don't
get
think
a
I
lot
could
of
do that.
tattoos.
I
I'm
get
gonna
a
be tatted.
tattoo and I wouldn't like it in 10 years.
I'll get tatted next episode if it's possible.
Yeah, we got a tattoo guy that we're friends with. He might tat.
I'll tat
Race
live.
up
And if
live.
we get 100,000 viewers, Race will tat his face.
If you
Yeah.
if we get 100,000 views, I'll get 100,000 tattooed on my fucking forehead. JK, no face
100,000
tattoo.
viewers.
Unless I'm like,
Fuck.
I mean, if you give me a lot of money, then I'll do it.
Not do anything for a lot of money. Like $20.
Like 20, dude. 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
I'll do anything. with
Yeah,
you.
like,
Like, no
I'm-
matter what you gotta do, it's 20 bucks.
I'm not insinuating anything, but $20 is $20.
I'm about to order pizza.
You are?
I don't know.
Don't. We're kind of busy.
No, dude, we're not busy. We're just hanging out.
Hey, know what we're talking about now?
What are we talking about? Go.
Time travel.
Time travel. Portal. My little brother plays Portal. It's a very cool video game. You guys want
That
to
has
check it out?
nothing to do with time travel.
It has like the. Oh yeah, it's not time travel, but
It's
it's
like
like
It's
dimensional
teleportation.
which is. But like I think time travel is gonna be like that. Like you have to project the exit and entrance points or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't believe in time.
Like, if you're going faster than the
Time's
speed
not
of
real.
light, teleporting
time ain't real,
somewhere,
bro.
then it's kind of time travel.
Time isn't real. Why isn't time real?
Because nothing else has a memory except for us.
Dude, yeah.
I don't
like,
understand that theory.
there's this guy and
If
his
you
name
don't
is
have a memory, time doesn't exist.
his name is like
Dolphins have memories,
Demachus.
don't they?
Is it,
Yeah,
there's
dolphins are
this
smart
one
as fuck.
philosopher. His name's like Demachus or Demox, something like that. And he coined the term that's I think for there I am.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is like if you're wondering whether or not like you actually are thinking, the fact that you are thinking about whether or not you can think proves that you are.
So fucking true. That's the truest thing I've
Because
ever heard.
another thing that he also coined another thing, it was the metaphor of the wax. And he was like, if you take wax, I mean like a ball of wax, it's hard and it makes a sound when you hit it and you squeeze it and it's smooth or whatever. But if you bring it towards a flame, it loses its structure and it starts to become like malleable.
Liquid.
But because if you were just relying on your senses, then you couldn't know all of that information. You have to use your human mind to know that something can be one thing and then change to another.
Right.
Because if you're just relying on your senses, you pick up the wax, it's hard. You
You
can't
don't
use
know.
just your senses to
Yeah.
know that it can be soft. You have to use the human mind. So therefore, we are thinking.
Yeah, we are thinking. Because, like you said, the fact that we can think about thinking proves everything.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we are the only things that know about time because we can remember time, because we can think about thinking.
We feel the time
You know what I mean?
pass.
You think about times in the past, but you think about how you thought in those times about thinking.
Also, you can prove that time exists just by the fact that like
Yesterday,
two
I
things can't be in the same
jumped in
place at the
there.
same time. So
Right.
if you were
If there's two, if you ever
here
saw
right
two of
now
you-
and then here tomorrow, then you're not at the same time.
Because
you're
it
in the
was
same
But did
place.
you just
yesterday.
say time isn't real?
It is
No, I was
real
just kidding when I
because
said time isn't
real.
time isn't real to anything else other than people who can think about thinking.
Well, not really, because you can think about it in the way we're animals, right? Like you're saying, it's not really animals. Like,
Well,
you
here
know,
you.
They can
This is how
think
you can
about thinking,
visualize
can't they?
time.
probably, yeah, most likely.
Then they know time.
Then what's not anything else?
Like a rock doesn't know time.
Well, obviously, it's not an organism.
How do you know?
But
What
if it
is an
was,
organism,
dude?
Joe? But
What if
define an
you-
organism. How do
Like
you
how
know?
the wax, you could light it on fire and melt it. What if the rock, you could breathe life into it in some way?
Is that what you
Trees breathe.
Yeah, trees are organisms.
Okay, so do you think a tree
But-
thinks?
It has to to a certain extent, because it's always.
I don't think it
rooting-
thinks about thinking.
It's rooting out deeper all the time to survive, so it's thinking that
Trees
it needs
don't
to
know-
survive.
Trees don't know about time. Time knows about trees though, like seasons. What if we don't even know time? Time knows
Well,
us. Like you
the
don't
way
even get.
the way like if you ever hear that like 3 dimensions, like the 3-dimensional realm is an infinite amount of 2 dimensions.
That just blow everybody's fucking mind.
Going back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I
So
don't know.
time is just like, okay, so you think of like a photo, you know, you have a photo and then if you have animation, it's a series of those photos and a photo is 2-dimensional.
Right.
So it's like,
It's
it takes a whole
but-
bunch of 2 dimensions. So time is basically just a 3-dimensional snapshot, but duplicated over and over and over through motion.
Yeah.
And that's why things can change.
motion
So,
and physics.
Time is just a collection of
Physicality of where it
three-dimensional
is.
photos, basically, going back to back to back to back. And you can speed up the amount of those, the rate at which those photos, in quotation marks, happened by propelling yourself forward through space. So that's why whenever you go faster, like, time is relative.
Right. But like,
It's, like,
I'm
really
saying, dude,
complicated
I
and
think
confusing.
that we think we know stuff and we want to learn, but I don't even think it's us learning or knowing. I think it's whatever we know, or like, okay, let's say I want to learn about this and I go and learn about it. I don't think that I learned about it. I think that it learned about me.
Well, everything we know is also wrong, just because
Exactly,
everything we've
that's what I'm
always
saying.
known has been wrong.
It's wrong. We think we know something, but it actually knows us.
We used to, yeah, like we said the other episode, you used to think that you could just let your blood pour out of you and it fixes your problems.
Right. Which
Now
it does
we know
not.
it's because diseases and stuff, and we think that we know everything about them, but come 100 years from now, we're going to go, wow, we were fucking retarded
We're gonna build a
in
ray gun. We're
2018.
gonna
Because
zap
we
each other
thought
and
that
it's gonna
atoms
kill
worked like this, but they totally
Zap all the
don't.
badness out of us.
Zap the badness out of us, please. All right, well, I am going to hand it over to the next man.
You know, let Thomas come through?
Drizzle. Thomas out, everybody. Give
baby.
it up for Thomas.
Yeah, let's get around.
I didn't mean that in a weird way. Time travel is not real. No. You don't. You
You can travel forward through time. You can't travel backwards.
Just because you age
Check
in
one.
space,
Check.
time. Look what Dougie's saying.
What about
Are you
like
getting
Rip Van
this?
Winkle?
Is this live?
Did he travel through time?
Cool.
If you move through space fast enough, you can, like, time will travel slower on Earth than it is for
Sounds
you.
kinda
So then you'll come back younger than everybody else.
Seriously? That's the first thing you're gonna ask.
Yeah. Well, of course I'm gonna ask you that. What do you mean? You know me. This is like angels.
I was like
I know
tripping. I
you're
couldn't
right.
find my cell phone.
It's just
But we're
fucking
good.
is what it is.
How you been, Thomas? You're gonna need to talk like 4 to 5 inches away from the mic, just so you know.
What's up?
So
You gotta be a little louder than that.
he doesn't. Thomas
Nah,
doesn't
I
talk
bet
louder
they
now.
caught me on that
Yeah.
one.
Mm-mm.
Don't worry.
Don't tell him what to do.
Y'all can hear me, huh? Yeah. Check one.
Are
Two.
they? Is
Can
it
you
check
hear
back
me?
there? Can y'all hear him well?
We're good.
Okay.
Can I?
So this whole thing about
Alright.
time travel,
They
I
can
don't
hear me.
understand what the point was about anything we just said, because we were talking about time and the fact that you guys don't think that time is a real idea.
No,
Or
I
not,
was
uh,
just that
you're
was just me
fucking
fucking around.
Okay,
Time
I don't
is-
know.
I
I
said
don't know
it
if I
as a
didn't
joke.
understand. But what was it? What were we even talking about?
Dude, I was just shooting shit because we needed something to talk about.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna
I
answer
bet-
questions from inside there, if they're.
what? Is there questions?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
Ray
see.
Johnson. A little
Somebody
SC.
shoot a question, then I'll answer your question.
But there's like a
Fucking right.
delay. Thomas, so you used to live in LA, right? Or California?
How was that? Yeah, bro.
I lived in there for 6 months. It was a good time. I lived in like the heart of LA almost for like 3 months, and then I lived in a place called Mira Loma for about 4 months, which was near my buddy Trevor Dixon, which y'all know.
Yeah, we know Trevor.
So help me.
Shout out Trevor Dixon.
Never met him, but
TD.
I've been told he's a cool guy.
He beat your fucking ass. No, he lived in a place called Riverside, and I worked out there at an exotic fish store. That's how I got money to
Exotic,
pay
that's
for
cool.
that. It was pretty dope.
Like where they would sell like aquarium fish?
yeah, like lionfish, like, and 500-pound catfish from Japan and shit.
Wow.
Well, actually, I
Pretty
think
dope.
it was China, but it was all right. I mean, it paid the bills for the time, but it was just kind of an experience. I mean, I don't know. I went out there with a mindset of doing something, which many people know, but that fell through very quickly because of some shitty people. But
A lot of shitty people out there in LA.
it's all right.
There's a lot of shitty people out there everywhere.
Nah, there's more shitty
and
people in
so-
LA than other places.
Yeah, all the shitty people from everywhere else in the world. Like,
Anywhere you
congregate
go in
LA.
Los
Everyone's a
Angeles,
shitty
it's just
person.
somebody asking you for money, man.
Yeah.
You can't
How
trust
is it like
nobody.
sketchy
Everyone
up in
is
LA?
out
Like
there
the heart
trying
of
to
LA,
get
like you were saying, was like was that like straight
dude,
border?
I saw so many people doing crack, like just straight on, like
No.
It's
Bro,
bad. I
no,
found
oh.
cocaine on the ground in
Dude,
LA, just in the middle of
This is the
downtown.
best homeless story. Trevor's like, all right, so me and my homie are riding down the street in Riverside, and there's just a homeless guy sitting by the bus stop, pants fully down to his ankles, fapping his dick, just like as if somebody's in town center, just on the side of the road,
Yeah, I've
beating
been
their
there.
dick. And so Trevor's driving down the street and he sees a fucking little girl and her mom like walking down the road, and he's like, "Oh, dude, turn the fuck around! Like I'm not about to let this little girl walk up to a homeless man being his dick." So my homie jumps out the car, runs up to this homeless guy. Like, he has a full water bottle with him, and that's, like, I guess the only thing he could think of. He throws it straight at this homeless guy's face. Because, I mean, this guy's so fucking twacked out, he doesn't even know what's in front of him. So he throws it at his face, and he's like, he basically says, "Go beat your dick somewhere else." Because, like, I mean, what else can you tell him? It's like, dude, you got, just get, that's pathetic, though.
Go find
But
some trees.
You
I
pegged
mean,
him in the face with a water bottle.
Oh, he fucking ganked him, though. I mean, but I mean, I can't imagine it's there's like crack communities there. Like, you drive by a bus stop and they're just like chilling there all night, like gigging.
Because like you either go to Los Angeles.
So sketchy.
Oh, it's
You either go to
bad,
Los
bro.
Angeles and you work your ass off and you make it and you're good, or you slowly run out of money, you get addicted to drugs, and then you're fucked for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I got addicted to dabs.
Crack. Well, I can tell about your the bad one.
That was the bad one, but you can't tell me about that.
But yeah,
Uh,
getting addicted to dabs, that can happen.
No, I mean, I had a medicinal card, so it was legal. Everything I did was legal, just for the record. And so I went to many dispensaries and had a good time. But I'm back and I'm working a different job.
It's only so I guess when you were there it was only like legal for medical.
Yeah,
Or
actually it was only medical.
Yeah,
Some
it wasn't
shops-
When did it become
recreational
recreational?
it was the
year
year
ago.
right after, which was I think
Last year, right? Was it?
It
No.
might have started. I think it started January this year, like officially started.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Shit.
long ago. You know, you had to be 21 to buy cigarettes and tobacco products in LA,
Yeah,
in
it's so
California.
I couldn't buy vape products there.
That's ridiculous.
You
Yeah,
still
it
have to be
sucks.
21.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Same
they
with
let
Missouri.
let
I
people just
couldn't-
do drugs.
I couldn't
I mean,
buy
Illinois.
bong or anything.
Well, they let people
Like, I
jack off in
couldn't-
the middle of the street. They don't.
Yeah, that's what they would rather do.
Everywhere in downtown Los Angeles smells like piss, bro.
I've never been, bro.
LA's
wanna
fun.
go.
There's a
I
lot of
wanna
shit
go.
to do, but there's also
Venice
a lot
Beach.
of shit that can
Venice Beach,
like
beautiful.
get you off track.
It's probably because like a lot of people have pissed on that like exact
Yeah, because they just piss on the street.
like in every square city.
LA sounds so trashy,
Piss.
bro.
It is kind of trashy,
But
there's
at
also
the
a
same
lot of
time,
stuff to
like,
do.
look, you drive like
and it's beautiful
30
outside.
to 40 minutes north, and you're on Malibu Beach, and it's like
Yeah, Malibu's nice. I went surfing over there just this summer. Like
Malibu's like a movie scene.
Really?
That shit's crazy.
that's where all the
Super
super
nice.
rich people live.
Swear Hannah
Smoky
Montana used
Mountain,
to
it's
live.
like full like hazy all the time. Like there's like a mist, and it's just like green mossy mountains into water, like
That's
chilly
hot, bro.
breeze. Oh, it turns me on.
Yeah,
Don't
that
even
would
get
turn me on.
started.
I think that would turn me on.
Malibu's
Bro.
nice.
And it's right by the Los Angeles forest, which is like
Is there forest?
100
Isn't
mile
it? Isn't it
stretch.
on fire right now?
Probably, bro. California's on fire.
How is it like? Why is California on fire? You know what I mean?
It
What's
was-
the whole
Colton
deal with
knows.
that, You know what I mean?
Because Satan.
What did they do? It was like
Satan?
irrigation or something messed
Like-
them up.
Back in the day, like
But they
all
didn't
like the
burn.
liberals wanted to like get all the like stop burning, like controlled burnings, basically. So like all the fiery stuff that would catch on fire like stayed over time.
Yeah, they didn't want to keep doing the controlled burnings because of the environment. They didn't want to put all that smoke in the air. So then they stopped doing the controlled burnings.
Why
and then
though?
they
Why
just
why
lit
was
on
there
fire.
controlled burnings in the first place?
Because you do controlled burning so you don't have all the dry
Forest
stuff
fire.
stay, and then
It's
it
a
starts
really,
forest
like,
fires.
Dumb process. Like
It
really
sounds
blows
dumb
my
as
mind.
shit.
Well, it's
Yeah.
controlled, so they like monitor the fire to make sure it doesn't go out of hand, and then it like helps the soil, because like forest fires are a natural part of just like the ecosystem.
Are they really?
Yeah, because
it
lightning
sucks,
will
dude.
strike trees,
How
burn
does
down
that
a
make
bunch of
sense?
forest, and
It
it
sucks,
rejuvenates
bro.
the soil.
It's
Okay, so you
bad.
tell me, say humans never existed on the planet
There'd
Earth.
be fire.
Somehow there would be fires.
Well,
Lightning,
Yeah.
all the time.
Because
That's where a
that
lot of
does
these
make
fires
sense.
come from.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of forest fires are lightning.
Oh shit! Damn, that sucks.
Like
And
when the
there's,
trees
like,
burn, the
heat
carbon goes
lightning
back to
and
the
shit.
earth.
but heat lightning doesn't really strike anything. Heat lightning stays up. But still, like, just the fact that things can get that hot at that temperature, a tree can set fire. Like a leaf can, like you can burn the leaf with the ray of the sun and shit. Like,
That is
if
crazy,
it gets
yeah.
to that temperature, like in those circumstances, it's gonna set ablaze.
And they've been
feel
in
like
a
that's
drought
why
too. They
deserts are
haven't gotten a
deserts,
lot
though.
of rain, so everything's also like really dry.
Water.
Dude, it never rains there, like hardly ever.
California?
Yeah.
Doesn't it have like perfect weather though?
Yeah, because they have the humidity coming off the ocean, but then there's a mountain range behind that, and that's where you get like the
That's where the juicy
Los.
shit is.
What is it called?
Mm.
Los Ninos or something. It's like where the dry air, like the wet air, gets stopped by the mountains and the air pressure.
Oh yeah, I
So
get
then
it.
everything behind it is like a straight desert. So like if you're driving to Los Angeles, you have to go through a shitload of desert in California to get there. And then once you cross over the mountain range, that's where everything is like luscious and nice and cold outside. Because I mean it's like 70 degrees there all the time, or like 65.
That's the
So
best
Texas,
part
so,
about
but
it.
Houston's way better than LA,
Bro.
right?
If you
Yeah,
go
right,
up
yes.
north to like San
Yes.
Francisco,
Literally right
it's a bit
downtown.
colder and it's
I
nice
would-
there too.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I would fucking live in California if I had the right circumstances, no doubt.
You like cold weather more, or hot weather, or California weather?
That California chilly ass, like 70-ish, like 65.
Is that what it's like there all the time?
All
Bro,
the time.
I go out of my fucking door, my back door at like 3 in the morning, just smoke a joint. I mean, because I had a med card and it was legal and whatnot. But, so I'll go and smoke a joint. And, oh man, that's like, it never rains. Just perfect temperature.
Except for this summer, man, they had like a heat wave.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah,
in the summer it'll get hot.
It did get really
Whenever I
shitty.
was at Anime Expo, it was 108 degrees
But
outside.
then you go to the ocean, that's like negative 40 degrees all the time.
Yeah, the water's
Really?
cold. You
Dude,
gotta use
that
a
sucks.
The
wetsuit.
water's
Specific,
seriously.
right?
Well, if you wear a
It's so
wetsuit, you're good.
specific.
The surfing's really
It's a
nice.
specific-
Yo, Wednesday I'm going to Galveston probably because they got 5-foot waves in
No
Galveston.
shiz.
Yeah,
Dude,
Remember whenever Galveston had that clear water spell?
that was
I
cool.
went, I saw it.
It was hype.
I seen it.
We went there. Yeah,
Wait, you
I
saw
was,
it? You
I
saw
was
the
there
clear
the
water with
whole
your
week
own
that
eyes.
happened because I was with
water in Galveston.
Why-
I was
why
with
did that
Cassie
happen?
staying
We
at a
went there
hotel.
like 3 times
It was like
because
a
like
it just
we
came
went
up.
like
It was
Ben
like a
and then we were
random just,
chilling
like,
in the
clear
came
prom.
up from,
clear water from the Atlantic into the
I don't
Gulf.
know.
Why can't we get the show?
You know why our water's dirty as fuck, right?
It's because BP.
Because we let
We're
people
sorry.
dump all their shit into the fucking Mississippi River, and then it just dumps out into the Gulf.
Well, I thought it was just because the sand and mud from the Mississippi River.
Kinda
It's that.
combination.
But how does that happen?
It's like
Is
a
it-
lot
I mean,
of shit.
rivers are muddy and nasty sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah, like
runs out there. You know what I mean?
Well, also it's like a gulf. It's like a really big bay.
Yeah.
So like
Whoa.
all that water kind of stays contained.
The nice thing though, like when the waves are big in Galveston and Texas, there are no rocks. Like if you're in LA, there are fucking rocks in the water
Oh,
everywhere, and you will
yeah.
get torn up.
Yeah, it's a rocky road.
5-foot waves in Galveston though are really big. And
Yeah, I mean
those
that's
are like
pretty
really
good for
surfable.
I don't know anything about
Galveston.
surfing.
I would body surf the shit out of that.
The other thing, Oscar
Body
surf
surf.
is
Get
my-
fucking
5 is like as big as we get, unless there's like a hurricane coming. Then you can get like 6 to 7.
That'd be cool.
What if there's a tsunami in Galveston?
Tsunami.
Then I'm surfing it, bro.
This man's got balls.
Fucking bro, Sandy.
Man's got balls.
Sandy, bro, I'd be cracking a brewski.
There was like
No,
some
tease
surfer
only.
that
Yeah,
died in
cracking
the
a twist.
tsunami.
Did you see they had a
Slapping it
earthquake in
back.
Haiti? That's awful.
That was a
That was
while
like
ago.
years ago.
No, the
No.
one
Yeah,
just
bro, that's
happened
2009,
yesterday.
bro.
Yeah, just like 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, Haiti's like right there
I
on
hope they
that
make
fault
another
yeah.
line.
banger
I
song
mean-
for that.
What song?
We
What
Are the
song did they
World?
make for that? What song did they make? for
That's
that?
bad.
It was like We Are the World.
We Are the World.
Yeah, I remember that from like
What?
elementary school.
What song?
That's
It
not
had, like,
even
every
a
musical
banger,
artist
it was
ever.
every
There was
single
like
artist.
32.
Yeah.
I think there was like
And they all
32
sing
artists.
one line.
Yeah. They all said
Oh
We
my
Are the
God.
World.
I think Michael Jackson was in the
Bro.
Is it my,
Michael
In
Jackson
Haiti,
was in
they
the-
eat mud cakes, bro.
What?
I watched a documentary about it. They like a lot of people in Haiti make their living off selling mud cakes, where they get these bags of dirt and then the
Oh,
kids mix
shit.
it with water, and
That's
then the
not
ladies
good.
get like spoons and they let it dry out, and they
not
mix
good.
grass in with it, and the kids eat them like cookies.
It's not
Well, let me tell you something about that.
That's
A whole
not good.
island.
Well, sometimes they put
It's
sugar in it.
fucking full of crazy people, so that doesn't surprise
Like,
me.
if you're watching this
Okay.
after the show, look up Haiti mud cakes, and like you'll just see like little kids straight eating them. And they're like, "Oh, we like the mud cakes. They're good." I'm like, "Bro, you're eating mud."
I mean, maybe that's
Dude,
like
that's
a
just-
specific
It's the only thing
part.
that can fill their
It might
stomach.
just be like a specific part in that film crew was just like, yo, we're about to fucking bank on
No,
this."
it's like a
No, it's- it's like a
that's some
big
shit you
thing.
can work off.
I
That's
hope,
a-
I hope it's not a big thing, but if it is,
It's fucked.
somebody
bro.
Think
Sometimes
about
some
it, bro.
fucking-
We have places.
we have the best cookies. Like, they're eating mud cookies, bro.
Think
Mud and
about that.
grass.
Thomas,
I
think
love
about that.
cookies, bro. Like
These
good
kids are eating
cookies,
mud cookies, and
and
we
they're
have
eating
places
mud.
that make just cookies.
bro, let's
Bro.
go give them some grandma's cookies.
Like the
Grandma
cookie
Peter.
cakes
Graham
they make.
cookies.
They make whole cakes of cookies and they're eating mud.
Like,
Not
honestly,
that.
Somebody
It's
sent
really
them some
sad, bro. They're
cookies.
straight up eating like a lot of
Bro,
Haiti,
the
bro. We're
world's
eating
a
mud.
When I
fucked
start
up
making
place,
money,
bro.
I'm gonna buy
Thomas
like
is gonna be
huge
mud cake
crates.
king.
No, I'm gonna buy huge crates of just like those little like square bags of cookies.
And send
Just
them to
fucking
Haiti.
Drop like care packages of them.
It has to be a 4-night care package.
A big,
You kill- you
big
end up
yellow
killing one
balloon with
person.
like a
I'm
little
not.
chest.
I'm never gonna show my face. They're just gonna refer to me as like
Don't say
God.
God. I knew it. I knew that was your
Bro,
plan.
whenever the Europeans came to America,
Cookie God.
some of the people from when the Europeans came to America, they were like, oh, white people, what the fuck? And then they're like, yes, I am white, and I'm also a god.
Oh yeah, dude,
And
that's
then
what
they were
that
like,
dude.
"Oh,
They were,
okay."
bro. If you see, okay, imagine if you're a bunch of retard Indians who thought like you don't even know what's going on in the world, and you see some people coming on a boat.
Retard Indians.
They were stupid. They were literally stupid. They just knew how to survive. These people are civilized.
Hey,
They
don't
have a
use
real
the
manner of
R-word,
like
bro.
surviving and stuff. You know?
Yeah,
It's
relatively
just-
speaking, they were
Okay,
stupid.
they were relatively
Nah,
stupid.
they were
You see
very-
some space. They were aliens, bro, coming on spaceships. That's what that was.
Dude, straight up,
They
it
knew
is
what
like
they
aliens.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
They knew what they knew, and then they weren't like taught any different. And then
They're just murdered.
we
And did
somehow
kill- we were-
had people
Yeah.
who helped us.
Some groups,
Nobody
some
talks
groups
about
were
that
more advanced,
genocide.
like South America, the Aztecs and stuff. They had like, they were pretty
They're
advanced
brutal, bro.
compared to say like the Karankawa Indians,
They'll
the ones
rip
we
your
had in
fucking
Galveston,
heart
bro.
out.
They would just be covering themselves in like alligator fat.
They
and
probably
mud.
eat mud cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you? I wonder where Haiti
Yo,
got mud cookies
Like
from.
in all
bro.
seriousness, those like the mud from the mud cookies actually looks pretty good.
It does look like
They
clean
never-
mud.
they never-
they
they
buy
never
the
got
bags
out of
for
that
5
full
cents.
Indian
Like-
stage.
They're a little salty too.
Yeah. That's just the.
You're all shit.
Got a little pimp up,
Yeah.
chocolate chip in. Little chocolate
That's just
chip
a local
turds.
flavor.
Some corn
Yo, what's
smacks.
going on
Yeah.
over here?
The local brew.
Yeah.
Mud
Yo,
pie.
Race, you wanna hop in on my mic?
Yeah,
I got you. Peace out, guys. I'll talk to y'all in
Oh shit.
a little bit.
Skippy,
Red J's
such a
talking
little
about
nippy.
people. There's an earthquake.
Bro, that is one hell of a way to go
Yes,
out.
Reese Knuckles, you're right. There's literally like they can't even keep up with them. That's why they stopped making songs.
That's why they stopped making fucking bangers.
The song was just like to
need
get
an earthquake here or
us
something.
like to pay attention to something and away from something else at the time. Big facts.
What's up?
What's up, Bridget?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Big facts.
What is that?
Tickling
I don't even know what that is.
ear.
That's what an OG would
What's
do.
up, everybody?
You wouldn't
We out
understand.
here tickling that.
Alright,
s-
so fuck you.
Okay,
What's on
so
this list?
I got a topic to talk about.
What's up, Ray J?
What is the difference
Oh God.
between Nicki Minaj and Eminem?
Nicki Minaj is the greatest rapper alive.
I would put my dick in every single spot on Nicki Minaj, and I don't think I would put it on that
On
many
Eminem's
spots on
ear,
Eminem.
but everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like I wouldn't have. I wouldn't.
Nicki
I would,
Minaj.
I would be gentle with Eminem. You know. What, I
What
mean?
about all of her talking about the Travis album?
What was she saying about the Travis
She was saying
album?
like she was talking crap about the Travis album, saying that like
She good.
I don't know.
I'm
I didn't
happy
li-
she
I
is.
didn't listen to her album, so I can't know.
I can't listen to a whole Nicki
Dude,
Minaj.
she
song.
had one
I
good
don't
song
know.
on that album.
Supposedly, well, her album was nominated for a lot of shit. Supposedly,
It wasn't that
so-
bad. Oh, okay, Nicki Minaj is not. I'm not.
I like her over Cardi B.
Race is wearing my glasses.
Fuck Cardi B.
Fuck Cardi B.
Dude, Cardi B beat the fuck out of
She's
Nicki
sexy,
Minaj.
but like I like Nicki over
She's
Cardi
sexy.
Did y'all see she turned herself in the other day?
for being a fuck ass dumb bitch.
She
and
beat up
she's
some
got
girl at a strip club.
some strikes, and then she's gonna
Cardi
run
B's
out.
crazy.
Bet she wouldn't have done that at a robot fuck house.
I bet she goes
Yeah.
to jail for a little bit.
You can't get in trouble for beating up the robot.
Beating up a
Fuck
robot. It's not illegal to beat up a robot or a girl. I mean,
I'm telling
fuck.
you,
Robo
JK.
butt.
fuck
JK.
having public ones. Just get the house ones. That's all I'm saying.
House robot. Remember that one
So they
Disney
can
Channel
cook-
movie
they
where the
can cook
house
and
was a
clean.
girl?
Yeah, dude.
What if she like?
she's kind of a milf?
Yeah. What if she was like more asexual? House milf, robot house milf.
What? Wait. Oh,
Robot
that's one in the
house,
brothel,
Nobody would
dude.
want,
Oh
nobody
yeah.
would want
Yeah.
a house robot made that wasn't a milf. Nobody.
Yeah, if
would
it
want-
wasn't a milf, we don't want it.
Hey,
What?
but for real though, that house from Monster House would smash.
It was a
White
girl.
trash.
It was a girl.
Are you talking about Monster House, like
The movie,
scary
yeah,
one? Or are you
yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
like,
You know they're making a remake of that with like live.
That one was
real
hype,
kids.
like,
That,
when
that was
it
a
came
good
out.
movie.
But
when it came
you were
out.
talking about the other one, right?
We were
The
talking about
old
the
Disney
no.
movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was talking about the
yeah,
Disney
yeah.
one where the
What
house.
is the Disney one you're talking
The
about?
house is like a
I think it's called Robot House.
Yeah,
like,
I think
literally.
it's Robot House.
Smart House.
Oh, I
This
know
dude
that
Reese
movie.
over here, he's got-
Oscar knows
he's
now.
with the
I think I
shits.
watched it like a couple months ago, just for some reason.
Always narrate what Oscar does, like what he's thinking. It's fun. Now he's thinking about what to say.
No, it's not what I was thinking about.
Oscar, question:
It's good.
There it is.
Is this a coaster?
Who are you?
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Give us the rundown on who Oscar Ortiz is.
Oscar Ortiz.
Just some dude still living in Kingwood.
5'2", 320
Oscar-
pounds.
5'2",
5'2",
Coming in.
450.
450
YFZ.
weight, left hand.
Can only
Left
bench
hand.
100.
Left hand. Left
Can
hand.
only bench 120.
125.
Okay, look.
Sometimes.
If the government were to
On a
make,
good day.
if the government were to make weed legal, would you rather have them control it like cigarettes or not control it and just let the people do you? Because think about it.
No,
you know,
dude, it'll become
If
evil
they're
so
selling them
fast.
like cigarettes,
Every industry that is unregulated by the government is evil.
if they're selling them like cigarettes,
that Oscar just basically
straight
said he was a
mids.
fucking socialist. Did you
Yeah.
hear that?
I
Yeah.
completely disagree 100%.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oscar just said every institution that isn't run by the government is horrible.
It's
Ran
like-
horribly.
I think the
What do you
opposite.
mean?
Yeah,
No, I said regulated. I didn't say run.
Regulated by the government.
Yeah.
Everything's regulated by the government, though.
Well, I mean, not the drug industry, obviously, and it's awful. You know what
The
I
drug
mean?
industry isn't ran by the government. The government is ran by the drug industry.
Yeah, that's
No,
Yeah,
I'm not talking about pharmaceuticals and stuff. I'm just
You
talking
talking legal
about
drugs?
Yeah.
Underground.
No, I'm saying if the government were to say we are going to legalize pot, but it's our pot. Okay, look, they don't. Let's say they legalize it and they control it like cigarettes.
You can only
Then
buy
we're
it from the
only going to give.
That-
We're
that
only gonna
cigarettes
be able
aren't
to buy it from
controlled. They're
okay, let's say
they have
we
restrictions,
don't.
just like every other business.
Right. Let's say they don't control it at all, and then they leave it completely to the people.
Yeah, it'll go.
So
evil.
what happens whenever somebody goes like? How many more robberies of people sticking up people going to buy weed from the sky?
Even more
Well,
happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it
they
needs to be
need
regulated.
controlled.
Yeah, it
if it's not
obviously
controlled, then
needs
it's
to.
gonna get the more crimes are gonna happen.
Then how do I
on
say as a
that.
socialist? What?
People always say,
guess-
"Oh, if they make it legal, crime's gonna go down." It's like, yeah, because they're not arresting the people for doing it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. That's like saying babies don't die if you don't kill them.
Well, it's because you were
Babies
getting
don't die.
Yeah,
if you don't
no
The
get it.
word
shit.
regulation is different than the word socializing. Like
Well,
if we
right.
socialized medical marijuana,
But like,
That would
let's
be-
say
so-
you made
yeah,
it.
that would
as-
be very
you have to
bad.
have it
That
as
would be
like
very
property
bad,
to where
you know
you
what I
have
mean?
like, let's say you have to have.
Check this.
If you're a dealer, it's like dealing cars. You have to have a license.
Well,
It's not just a
Well, a
random
dispensary
person.
is like a weed dealership.
Right.
Yeah,
it would
but
have to be
like-
like that.
No, yeah,
But
obviously.
what about
It
all the
needs to
people
be
that?
regulated.
Oh, I
Look.
just sell weed because
Well, there's
the kids that are
obviously nothing you
underage.
can do about that. You know, it's still happening
Yeah.
now. It's
because
still
Oscar
gonna
was saying
happen
if
then.
it wasn't regulated by the government, then people would be lacing stuff, and that's how it is.
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
It's illegal.
I agree with that. I think they should control it.
So
Oh.
legalizing it would make it safer because then you know the product
But
that you're
other
getting isn't dangerous.
institutions or businesses that are ran by the government are trash as absolutely
But-
fuck. Like the DPS.
Hey, let me
Well, no, I'm
speak.
not talking about ran by the government. I'm just saying everything's regulated by the government for a reason.
Thomas has his
Regulated.
hand up.
FDA.
Yeah, let me speak real quick. Okay, so look, if it does get regulated though, here's what's gonna happen is like, so you know how like Big Farm like runs all that shit and they make a lot of money and
Oh,
whatnot.
yeah.
So look,
You're
like
so right.
they're
take
gonna
control
when they
of it.
get it.
If
this
it's
is-
medicine.
But let me continue.
They will buy
Let me
out
continue.
everyone.
What's gonna happen is like,
For sure.
or what I've like people have
Billions.
spoken to me and like think is gonna happen is that they're gonna notice that CBD is the most beneficial and like medicinal part of it because it really CBD really
It
is the
is,
most
yeah.
beneficial part of it, and so they're gonna start banning like THC again and then like growing straight.
They're gonna
like
do the CBD weed,
plants,
right?
Yeah.
Because we can control
Yeah.
the weed that we make now is more or less 0% CBD and as much
Well,
THC. That's what we want.
I mean, it still sits at
It
like
has it.
2%.
Exactly what I'm saying. We want it to
stuff like
be
that,
the
but,
lowest.
Like, yeah, it's
There's like
not,
they want to get
but
people want to get high off it. They don't
most
want to
of
get
it,
CBD.
it's only like 16.
you can buy CBD anywhere
like
in the store.
15% THC is typical.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah,
but like the
15.
higher ones, it's like 25%.
30%
Is
is
the highest
like
shit.
a
And then Moon
fucking
Rocks
top
isn't
shelf.
even weed, so it doesn't count.
Well, I mean that it's just a different form. It's,
That shit's hype though. Moon Rocks
It's
are
high.
cool.
gets you high.
It does. It gets you high. Weed is cool.
I
but
like
Moon
Moon
rocks
rocks.
and weed are cool in places where it's legal.
where it's legal. I wish it was legal here. It's not. So
I
don't
like
use
the
it.
Yeah.
rocks that are actually on the
fuck.
moon.
I
They're
don't
pretty
give a
cool.
fuck.
Those are the dopest.
What if? How much is it? How much is it to buy a rock?
How
a
much is it to
turning
buy
barrel?
fucking weed dispensary, bro? That is something we need to get into now. I'm trying to get
You have
bought
to-
out
you
by
have to
a
live in the states where
pharmaceutical
it's legal.
company.
Roughly $5 million.
Really? Only that much?
If you want to do it right and pay off your taxes, okay. And
What if
Yeah,
you do it
you
like
have to
that.
live
What
in
if
the
you
place
did
where
it-
it's legal for more than 2 years. I
More than
think.
2 years?
But
So
a
what
lot
if
of
you do
people
like
do it
different,
illegally and
sketchy
retarded
ad
and
style,
stupidly,
you
and
know?
they're gonna get in trouble and caught, and it's gonna be funny.
Oscar's trying to start a new chapter.
I'm like,
So, like, what's the
$5
easy
million
way?
Yeah, what's the easy way? The way where you can cut all.
Oh,
you have to
we just go down the
illegal-
street and buy some weed from.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
no,
that.
you just trap out your car.
Yeah,
That's the
trap.
easy way.
The way we can pay the less, you know, because I'm
Trapping out your car because
Because when those pharmaceutical companies come along and buy all those weed dispensaries,
well,
bro,
they're already starting. Like especially
Dude,
Marlboro is starting.
they, oh my, they're, dude.
but like it's gonna be straight mids, bro. They're
No.
gonna sell mid cigarettes. I got any Marlboro Greens? They fucking mids.
Mids,
Got
like
any
mid-grade weed.
Like $5.99 for a fucking pack of Reggie.
Pack of Reggie joints.
Got any mids?
Dude, I feel like that's really what will happen there, man.
I like it.
Marlboro's
And like the
gonna be
blunts will
separate.
be the high grade shit. You know what I mean? It's
A
like
fucking
yeah.
it'll be like
backwoods.
it'll be
Yeah.
like $20 for 2 rolled, and like the backwoods rolls will be
sir.
like 40.
No, they'll make them so
Full
much more expensive than necessary.
You're
Like,
supposed
I don't think
that.
so, because tobacco was way more expensive, or way cheaper, or more expensive when it was legal. I think it was more expensive.
One
Like,
thing
it's legal, then it's gonna be
remember
cheaper.
though, if it wasn't for the lack of regulation, a lot of pharmaceutical companies, then we wouldn't have a lot of the medicine that we have today that actually helps people, because people make new medicine to
Yeah.
turn a profit.
But some medicine sucks.
well, I mean, yeah, but that's like a whole test.
Imagine the guy that like
that's not, like, by
invented
accident.
antibiotics or like a certain medicine, bro. You have to be so rich. If you discover a medicine.
Who did
I forgot
invent
who invented
antibiotics?
penicillin, but it was like a guy that you would
Penicillin.
know.
I was allergic to penicillin for like most of my life
How are you not allergic anymore?
because I just grew out of it.
Yeah.
I used to be allergic to peanuts. I could never eat Chick-fil-A until I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah, you used to be a fucking pussy. Is basically what you're saying.
Used to be.
You can grow out of being allergic. I didn't know
You can
that.
grow out of allergies.
Yeah.
I thought they do like an immunization thing
called
where they
being a
slowly give it
fucking-
Yeah,
to you.
dude,
Like,
because
or
as your
something.
DNA like
I'm
dies and
allergic
falls
to a lot.
off.
Yeah, your
like,
DNA dies and falls off and rebuilds. Every 7 years, every single cell in your body has replaced itself. So every 7 years, you're a different person. Except for you, Oscar. You'll always be a pussy.
Yeah, Alexander.
It's your fucking problem.
JK, I
Alexander
love
Fleming
Oscar.
invented penicillin.
Fleming!
He's considered the guy who like has saved the most lives in human history.
Oh, I bet money. Bet. Boy. What's his name again? Fleming. Shout out my boy Flem. You gotta scream at him. Flam, flam, flam.
But whenever the antibacteria stops working, we're all gonna die. So
Or alien diseases.
yeah, well, would antibacteria work on alien diseases?
No.
No, because it has to be invented to target specific bacteria.
I mean, we could have antibodies to things already in us.
Well, I mean, think about
Wow.
it. People from Europe came to like here, and then everyone died from diseases. Imagine alien diseases. We would all immediately.
But
Dude,
what
we'd
if
be
it's the other way
fucked.
around? What if the aliens are super fucking
But,
clean and
hey,
we're
wait,
just...
wait,
Yeah, what
Space
if they're
suits.
coming here
Yeah.
to save their planet?
I
Like they
feel like-
need. But no, it's a trick. It's always a trick. They're always trying to fuck us over.
But then we just steal their
They
technology.
would think about it before. Like if they're able to get here, they would be smart enough to
Yeah.
know not to get diseases.
That's
from
what I
us.
was about to say. They'd probably have all that shit sterile.
Dude, the aliens are gonna see me in some form of like gas life. You know what I mean? Like they're not even like real entities.
They're gonna be like...
They're already
mist
here.
form.
There's one right there. There's Xenu.
Oh
My homie.
shit.
Xenu, the boy.
Yeah.
Roll that joint up,
That
Xenu.
sounds like
Oh,
a
no.
Scientology type of god or something.
I think that actually is one of their.
Yeah, and it's the god Zeno. It's the Scientology guy.
Xenu's pretty hype. Shout out Xenu.
Shout out.
Scientology
To
isn't
Xenu.
dude. There's a bunch of famous people that are Scientologists.
Somebody explained to me the Scientology thing with the whole volcano.
Did you watch the South Park thing?
Was awful. I think those people are honestly just retarded.
South Park?
Yeah, they are, but that's not even a question.
No,
No,
That
but
shit's
that's
so
exactly like what
They
they believe.
really-
Yeah,
actually.
that's like
They
that South Park
speak-
did it word for word.
they
No, the
Yeah.
funniest shit was the Mormon one. Yeah,
We should
it's
just-
fucking
we should
hilarious.
just
The
It's-
Normans?
The Mormon
The
one.
Normans. They call them Normans.
because they're so normal.
They call them Normans. In the episode, they
Hi.
call 'em
They're like, I
Normans.
found a book
But
in the woods.
This,
Dum 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 dum.
they do a
Joseph
like
Smith.
a traveling Broadway
dum,
show
dum,
that's
dum.
about the Book of Mormon. and
Brothel Mormon.
It's called the Book of Mormon.
It's called
Yeah.
the Book of
Brothel.
Mormon, and they fucking
They just roast on them pretty
my
bad.
stepmom or this person related to me. She's super religious, and she had to get up and leave the show. Needless to say.
No way.
It was that bad.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to see it.
I would
dude.
love
feel
to
it'd be
see it.
hilarious.
I bet it'd be the fun.
Dude,
I
feel
would
like it
shit my
really would.
pants.
That's hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
imagine being a
Seriously.
Mormon and like you didn't know that it was like satirical and you went just to like, connect with your Mormon
You're
faith.
thinking, oh, bet, yeah.
Oh,
like,
and they thought it was like, oh god.
Let's see what these guys have to say.
Holy shit.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna be so good.
Oh man.
I love the Book of Mormon.
They
What
would
if, like, you're
start
super
throwing
Mormon,
the
you-
stones at him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Boom,
You're
this
like
is real.
raised Mormon, you don't know anything else, like, and then you move somewhere, and then you go to public high school, and everything's like boom.
Dude,
Well, supposedly
that
they
was
have a
me
lot
when
of
I left
fucking-
Catholic school. New world. Good lord, bro.
Like, you never heard a cuss word. You walk into KHS, and it's me in high school, and I'm like, what the fuck's up, bitch?
Like Irish kids on Rumspringa?
Yes,
Irish kids on
please.
Rumspringa.
Or not Irish, Amish.
Yo, Doug's saying that there's a low THC, high CBD marijuana dispensary in Austin, and they can only sell to people with like select medical
They
conditions.
have to have epilepsy.
That's cool.
And you have to have proof of having epilepsy.
Okay, Thomas. So what do we have to do to get you epilepsy?
No, actually, that's not. No, this one in Texas. I went to the doctor about like stomach problems, and he was telling me that that I could do the whole medical thing. I would just have to drive to like San Antonio or Austin, whatever it was. Like my actual doctor was trying to talk me into signing up for it, and I did the whole email thing and everything to join the CBD. Like
The problem
The
with
CBD
that is
cult,
like
church
the
cult,
highest-
CBD cult.
The problem with that is the highest THC.
CBD cults are my shit.
The
We got
highest
really-
THC they can have
Can you
is
free vape?
3.0%.
yeah, basically
Really?
nothing.
So
That's
it's
nothing.
a big fucking
Free
dick.
vape.
And you have to have a
Easy.
medical condition, like something like
I'd
Doug
rather
has, like
fucking
fat
go to the street
pussyitis.
corner and risk it. You know what I mean?
I have that.
Oscar has douche fuckitis. Douche fuckitis.
Hit him with a oops.
Douchebagness.
Well, his Nike Elites aren't on, so like.
Show
I
us
think
the
it's going
kicks,
away.
Oscar.
Oh
The
shit.
Doug Cody 2.0.
Look
Let-
at
let
these
us see
Oscar
him.
kicks.
Dude, I love Thomas's kicks.
Dick.
Thomas always
Oh,
says
the-
that.
the
You want to
shoes,
see mine?
You gotta relax.
They
are the shit though. Craw gang.
Yeah. So Doug, that CBD dealership, it's a CBD dealership. That's what we're gonna call it. Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's at.
You can
what's your address,
also
Doug?
go to any vape shop and buy CBD. That's very expensive, and it is a little methy. I'm not gonna lie. We've tried it before, Oscar. Have we not?
Yeah, me and Race did get hooked on meth for a little while.
They can actually get arrested. Well, not arrested. They can get a fine for that.
Well, they don't sell it anymore.
If they,
Dude, they
yeah.
don't sell it anymore, but that
'Cause they're a
shit
bunch
was
of fucking
meth,
pussies.
bro. Do you remember? Did you ever try that shit?
Nah.
The speakeasy
Speakeasy.
pens
Oh.
were meth.
Never
It was
tried.
it was like in-house made
A big crystal
CBD.
meth.
No, it was. It really. We really do genuinely believe it was meth. Like
In-house made CBD.
because you
That's
didn't
really
get
good
high,
for
you got
you.
fucked up. You know what I mean? Like you'd be normal one second and then tripping balls the next.
I think
that
that's
shit
just
was bad.
placebo of your fucking pussy
No,
ass. mouth.
definitely we were tripping. We were tripping balls. We're vaped out in this piece, bro. Does it look like it? No, it totally doesn't.
Oh, man, we're here to receive questions right now.
Just ask us some questions.
Yeah, we really,
Just,
you know, we're,
just
we're
go
new
for
at
it.
this,
We're-
y'all. Just give us a break. I don't even. How many people?
It's
do we have
located
on the show?
outside of Austin. It's close to Austin. Well, if it's located outside of
Yeah,
Austin,
yeah.
I would assume that
Doug,
it's
you
close
want
to
to take
Austin.
me 5 hours real quick? Thank you.
Doug, go get it for us, bitch.
Yeah, he's like an hour away. Start having epilepsies.
5 hours to outside of
Epilepsies.
Austin. I
Let
don't
us know
maybe.
what you want me to get tattooed next week. Let us know if you have any friends, family members that you think would be good for the show. Just let us know.
Family
DM us,
members.
whisper to us on
We'll
Twitch.
take
Like if you got a really
Comment
cool
on
dad,
YouTube.
Yeah, you
know,
got any cool dads?
If you got
We'll
a cool
talk some
dad,
cool
let
dads.
us know. We're all about the dads here at Ice
Yeah.
Game. That's for sure. Dad,
That's
dad,
what we
dad,
like
dad.
most, dad.
Dad him out, dad him out, dad him out, because we loving on them. Dad, 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 dads never, never, never dad.
Every day.
Oscar's dad.
Every day.
This is the coolest human being ever.
Oh yeah, our channel's been growing really fast like lately.
It has. Rapid
how many
growth.
followers y'all have?
We
I
want to
think-
thank you guys.
On YouTube now we have like 108 subs, something
shit.
like that.
How long have y'all been up? Like only 3 weeks on YouTube?
I think
4
this is our
weeks today.
fourth. Yeah.
3.
3 weeks today.
Yeah, 'cause
Shout
we
out
did
to
the
all of our
first two, like,
followers. We
within the
love
same week,
every single one of
We love you all.
We love you and we need you and we appreciate
We
it.
need
Tell your
you.
friends, family, and every person you know about the show.
Kiki,
Let us know what you want to see on the show.
Are you riding?
And don't forget about Darren's asshole.
Said never ever
What were you gonna
lost.
say, Oscar?
How many people did we get on the stream today? Is that a
Not
question
a
you
lot.
don't
It
ask?
Watching
Yeah,
right now.
it was 20.
We got
We were
20
chilling.
something.
We were
got
chilling.
110 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Hell yes.
subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah,
Our
okay.
last episode almost got
That's
1,000
a
views.
lot.
Really?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's almost there. I'm gonna go watch it a bunch of times. For sure.
It doesn't work like
300
that.
Does it really not?
It's device. It's per device, I believe.
No,
Yeah.
for real though, our like retention time on that video was like average 18 minutes. Like every single person out of the 900 people that watched it so far, average watched it for 18 minutes.
That's good.
It's like insane.
That's really good. Thank you guys. Seriously.
Plus,
We will be live next Monday at 6. And we'll have a nice little guest set up. We'll let y'all know. Follow the Twitter. Follow everything. We don't really post a lot now, but we will. We'll get more into it and announcing things. We'll
I
get better
guess.
at it as we go.
That's the end
Austin,
of the
you wanna
show, it sounds like.
hop
Yeah,
on?
we can
What's
actually
going
wrap
on?
this up because we're
I
about
don't know.
that time.
Oscar,
now.
you want to sayonara?
I just wanted to
Just say goodbye to that
Tell them
camera right
to
there.
say
Thank
bye.
you.
All right. See you later. This is Ice Game 6. You just got iced.
I just want everybody
Take
to
a seat.
remember.
You just got ice like a Smirnoff Ice.
Ooh,
What's up? We just had to kick that pussy off because
Yeah,
like,
fuck that
nobody
kid.
likes Oscar.
God.
Big pussy
damn.
ice.
God, it feels so much better. We can do this for hours now.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do another like 3 hours. Just
I-
me
Because
and
Oscar's
Thomas
young.
hanging out.
we
with
can keep
that kid in the
talking. What's
back.
going on?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, that
we're
is
gonna have
something
long
we are
streams.
gonna work on. We're gonna do more than.
Well, if we do
one
that tattoo
a week
stream, that's
sometime.
probably gonna take a while.
Yeah, that'll take a couple hours.
We'll do the
I mean,
tattoo
that'll
stream.
probably be more chill.
I want to start doing a little sports stream at my house or something. Maybe. Or another studio. Or here.
Not
we can do-
necessarily a
Sports
stream, but
stream?
we could do videos.
Yeah, like we'll upload videos every week of just sports, Houston sports, because we're doing really good right now. Astros, Rockets are about to start up again. Dude, I wish we had the arrows still.
Are
and
you
the
gonna
Texans.
commentate games?
Yeah, not commentate games. No,
you
just
should
talk about them
commentate
after.
games.
If you like me, if you like me, everybody likes me. If you would like me to commentate games, let me know.
Put a 1 in the chat.
Put a 1 in
Let's
the
get
chat.
some 1s in
Put
the
a
chat.
2 if you think I'm just a loser.
Oh, by the
douchebag.
way,
Put
if
a
y'all
2
are
he's a
watching right
fucking
now,
loser douchebag.
if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel because
Two.
it's
Thank
free.
you.
like that's
Thank
what
you
cool
for that.
people do.
It's free.
That was you, bro. Didn't count yet. It's not a 2.
But yeah,
We
we're
love
about
y'all.
we're past an hour, so we can go ahead and wrap.
We're gonna
things
wrap it up.
If you want us to do more, then like on some of these weeks where we don't necessarily have a big guest like teching or whatever, we're gonna do more than one stream just so we can get more content on the YouTube channel. That's something else to be looking forward to. So just check our like social medias, my Snapchat or whoever's, and then we'll let you know if we're gonna do like a Wednesday episode or a Tuesday episode. Just depends, because like the more videos we upload, the better it is. Scheduling right now like isn't too important because like
We're
it's
just winging it.
it's just y'all guys watching really. So like whatever.
Thank you guys so much. It is October the 8th, 2018.
Let me
Monday
check
night,
my
Race
first
Johnson.
ass watch.
Signing out.
Signing out. Thanks for watching.
Signing the fuck out, T-Dowd.
Ice Game 6 out. Coolest podcast on the internet.
Gang, gang.
Gang.